What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Tuesday. A 14-game slate here tonight. A great one. We have some great pitching options, some great aces on the mound here tonight, which I love. I love the safety at pitching. So go ahead and drop a like in the video before we get going. Let's try to get over 50 likes on this one. I had kind of a down night last night. The pitching kind of backfired on me a little bit. Eduardo Rodriguez got off to a bad start against the Royals. He got hit pretty hard. Surprisingly against them. Samardzija didn't do too bad, but his pitch count got up there pretty quickly, so didn't go as deep as I was looking for, and the lead hitting didn't go off as much. Like, they just kept on getting walked and stuff like that at the beginning of the game. That's why it's always good to have some safety at pitching over the hitters, because if the pitchers just pitch around them and they walk them, then it's kind of annoying to see. So we got some elite pitching on the mound here tonight, some good value guys at hitter, so go ahead and subscribe as well if you are new here to get these videos every single day. But let's just hop into it. I'm going to go with Max Scherzer. I think he's the safest pitcher on the slate here tonight. He's just been lights out this year. If you look at his game logs, around to like 30 DraftKings points per game almost, with some insane upside. And his 2 games at home so far on the year, the guy has been money. 42 DraftKings points on average with 21 strikeouts in those 2 games. So he's pitching very well at home, and this game is going to be at home against Pittsburgh. An okay lineup, nothing great. They're only projected around like 2.6 runs, and his strikeout rate's at 38% this year. So he's striking out a ton of guys, and I think he has that 30-plus upside again here, and honestly could reach 40-plus again. He's just that good this year, and just that good and consistent of a pitcher. So I'm going to go with Max, lock him in there. And for my second guy, I'm going to go with Michael Wacha here at 8,000, going against the White Sox. An okay matchup here against the White Sox, but another guy that pitches very well at home. He is averaging 20 DraftKings points per game in 3 starts at home, compared to only 8 DraftKings points in his 2 starts on the road. And he's been kind of getting better as the year has been going on. Like, if you look at his game log, kind of a rough start to the season against the Mets, only 1 DraftKings point. But then he kind of bounced back a little bit against Arizona, Cincinnati. Not too bad. 2 5-inning starts where he didn't do really nothing great or nothing bad. So he was kind of in between there. But then the last 2 starts, he won 6 innings in both of those. Some more strikeouts, 8 strikeouts against the Mets, and he got a lot of ground balls and solid production against Cincinnati with 18 DraftKings points. So this matchup against the White Sox, he's going against a team that does strike out a good amount, one of the most strikeout heavy teams in the league, and they're only projected 3.5 runs. So Vegas likes Wacha a lot. I think he can be in line for the win against James Shields on the other side of the mound, because James Shields is not a great pitcher, and I think the Cardinals can definitely get to him and give Wacha some run support, so he can get that win. He's already 4-1 in the season, can get up to 5-1, and he should be able to go around 6 innings and get some more strikeouts in this game and have over 20 DraftKings points. So I like him as a nice guy at 8,000 to save some money off the second option, that starting pitcher 2. So go ahead and lock him in there. So that leaves you with 36.60 remaining per player for the hitters, but there's some good value on the slate, so it's definitely doable. For my first guy, though, I'm going to go with Cron, a nice power guy this season. He's shown some power last year, and he's been taking off this year with already 7 home runs on the season, coming off a home run last night against Detroit, and he has a preferred matchup for him against a left-handed pitcher in Matt Boyd. If you look at his splits against lefties on the season, he's been extremely good, especially in the power side of things, with a 303 ISO and a 45% hard hit rate against lefty pitchers. And against Boyd here, he allows most of the home runs that he does allow are to right-handed batters, and he's just not a great pitcher. So I think Cron can get a good look at Boyd, and Boyd isn't a great strikeout pitcher. That's one of the better ways to sit down Cron, is with a strikeout. So I think he can get to Matt Boyd here. He's extremely good against left-handed pitchers, especially this year and throughout his career. Some good power against them, so go ahead and lock him in there. A park upgrade as well in Detroit. For my second guy, though, I'm going to go with Matt Carpenter. He has second base and third base eligibility, which is great, but he is off to a slow start this year. But the thing is, we get him at a good discount at 3,600 going against James Shields. Like I mentioned, the good run support against James Shields in this matchup. So you can kind of pair Walker and Carpenter up with that good upside. Because if the Cardinals are scoring a lot of runs, especially if it's Carpenter, then you get that win upside for Walker. And you just have that upside with Carpenter against the guy that allows a ton of power to left-handed batters. So against James Shields here, he's already seen him around 8 times. He got walked 3 times, but he's 3 for 4 in the other at-bats with a double against him. So he's hit him pretty well, and he's just kind of getting some bad luck against right-handed pitchers. He has a 41% hard hit rate against them. So he's hitting the ball hard, but it's just not dropping over hits for Carpenter. But I think he can get it done in the spot against the guy that he has his number already in a small BVP, and he's just not a good pitcher and struggles a lot against left-handed batters. So Matt Carpenter, a great matchup here at a cheap price. Lock him in there. And for my third guy, I'm going to go with Dee Gordon. This is more of a stolen base play here at 3,900, going against Andrew Triggs. Triggs is one of the easiest pitchers in the league to get a stolen base off. So if he can just get on base 1 here, I think he can get a stolen bag in the spot, and he's been better against right-handed pitchers on the year. He's getting on base a lot more and just hitting better in those games against right-handed pitchers. He has a 309 average on the season. He got that big game against Cleveland. That's kind of what we're looking for, a stolen base and maybe an other hit, and again get that like 20-plus upside. And he's just been kind of hot recently with 16 DraftKings points as well, 4 for 5 in the last game against Cleveland. So a good matchup here against Andrew Triggs, an okay pitcher, and he has that stolen base upside. And he can get up to 5 at-bats in that leadoff spot in the order. So go ahead and lock him in there. So that leaves you with 3,580 with the core 5. There was Scherzer, Walker, CJ Cron, Carpenter, and Dee Gordon. Some great value batters. And for my other cheap guy, I'm going to go with Matt Adams here at 3,600, going against Chad Cole. Chad Cole is worse against left-handed batters. He allows some more hard contact to them. And Adams is a great power guy against right-handed pitchers. If you look at his ISO against righties last year, it was a 259 ISO with most of his home runs coming against those right-handed pitchers. A great season last year, and he's kind of carrying it over into this season, especially against right-handed batters. against right-handed pitchers. I believe all of his home runs are against right-handed pitchers, and he has 10 RBIs as well in that 5 spot. Some good RBI opportunities there. So at 3,600, he's a guy that can get it done against Chad Cole, an okay pitcher, and Adams is great against right-handed pitchers. So Matt Adams, 3,600, like the RBI and home run upside there at a low price. Lock him in there, and that gets you up to 3,575 remaining per player. Definitely doable to fill it out in this 14-game slate. Some good value out there along with these guys. So be sure to leave a like before you head out. I greatly appreciate that. It helps out the channel so I can keep these videos coming for you every single day. And also subscribe if you are new here to get these plays every single day. You can hit that bell icon and get alerted when I upload these videos. But 14-game slate, safety at pitching, upside at the hitting spots in this money 6. So let's get it done, guys. Let's win some money. Good luck tonight, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow.